Anthony. A very warm welcome to today's lesson. My name is Mr. Mokwena and I'll be presenting Business Studies Grade 11 under the marketing functions. We're just going to explain one topic, which is foreign marketing. Let me quickly go to the learning outcomes. By the end of this lesson, learners should be able to explain what is foreign marketing, import and exports. What is foreign marketing? Foreign marketing is marketing to people or businesses outside your own domestic market. No country is self-sufficient and has the raw materials and products that it needs. Countries who produce more goods than they use will export those products to other countries. Just like South African winery, they produce lots of wine, which is the South African winery is considered one of the best wine producers in the world. So they sell their wine outside South Africa. Now let's quickly look at what is meant by import. Importing means South African individuals or South African businesses buying goods and services from businesses or individuals in other countries. A very perfect example is South Africa buying coal from China, because China, they have a lot of coal, so South Africa, they buy coal to produce more electricity. Quickly look at what is meant by exports. Exporting is when South African individual or South African businesses sell goods and services to individuals or businesses in other countries. The government provides financial assistance in the form of export subsidies to businesses that show interest in export, such as tax rebates and a refund on import duties on raw materials or semi-finished goods imported to produce finished goods. Export subsidies means lower costs for business, and ultimately products can be sold at lower prices abroad. The South African, proudly South Africa rather, is one of the organizations in South Africa which encourages many individuals in South Africa to produce products so that we can sell to other countries to boost our GDP, our gross domestic products. When our gross domestic product is more, we can strengthen our currency and making us competitive in other markets outside South Africa, so that we can also participate in the foreign marketing. So I'm just going to quickly ask my learner here if he has some questions. Do you have any questions?
Yes, sir. I'm more concerned when it comes to our GDP as a country, especially when looking at the currency between ZAR against USD. What really triggers or weakens our rand against US dollars? Because most of the time our rand is affected and inflation is really crippling the pockets of fellow South Africans.
So basically you are talking about the supply and demand,
yes,
of products.
And inflation as well.
Yes, inflation affects many countries nationally, internationally, which is a very problem in many countries, because I think it's because of most countries in Africa in particular, they don't produce their own products. That's why their currency is weak. Do you understand? Did I answer your question, sir?
Yes, and another one, in terms of import and export, why as South Africa we don't produce most of our products?
I think it's because of we don't own our own minerals, our own land. For an example, countries like America, Anglo-American, they take our minerals, they dig out our minerals, and they sell back to us. That's why countries like America, they are very competitive, because now they take our own minerals. We don't have the machinery and experience. So that's why our currency is affected negatively against the US dollar, rand against US dollar, because we don't produce our own. Yes. That will be the end of our lesson. Thank you very much.